Here with Golden Coachman, two-time SEC, All-SEC runner, NCAA All-American Olympic Trials qualifier, 13 years of service in the United States Army, and a graduate of Huffman High, Wallace State, Mississippi State, and
13 years service Army.
13 years of service in the Army. Golden has just done a pretty hardcore workout in some 95-degree heat and serious humidity, which really speaks to a strength of yours that we've talked about, a mental strength, to be able to come into the present moment, let go of expectations from the past or things you want from the future, and to be able to do this task right now, regardless of what's going on around you. And so I wonder how you developed that mindset.
Well, I developed that mindset like over the years. You can try to live in the past, you try to remember what you did, but a lot of people, they do get kind of discouraged when they go through so many years of hard training. They ran a PR and they struggle to get back, so they be like, man, I should be able to do this back. I should be able to do this back when I was young, back when I was still running fast. I had a team and I had somebody to pull me through. But once you get out there in the world by yourself, you get in the real world, you find out that it's not as easy by yourself. So you have to learn how to live in that moment and forget, having that high expectation. Like, you got to be happy with where you are now, because a lot of people still kind of like, man, you come out here and people are like, man, how old are you, or like, what are you training for? And they be like, man, wow, you still going for trials, or God dang, I can't believe you 30-some years old. Like, you don't look like it. You still like you can be at high school or early college and stuff. But like, I just that's how I learned over years. I'm just happy that I'm almost 32 years old and I'm still able to train real hard, and I'm finally injury free, as I can say right now. So being able to let go of those expectations and just live in the moment and be happy with the results that you're doing right now. And that would keep you motivated, because you just can't go out and think, oh, I'm a PR, or I'm gonna run the times I used to, or whatever. Because once you take a little time off and you find out, you learn that you just can't go out there and run fast all the time, especially at an older age and stuff. So you have to live in the moment, and you have to have the right people, especially with the guy I've been training with. I've been training with a distance guy, Jeff Rose, so he's been kind of keeping me honest. And then I'm glad Randy's back in town, and he's been keeping me honest too, especially with the speed, and he's helping me realize that I still have it. So that's the extra motivation, and that's where you learn to live in the moment when you have people like this that's actually going to trials, and people that's still actually racing. They'll keep you grounded and keep you like, shit, I can let go of the past, because the past is
okay.
But shoot, the past is here. I just ran times that I used to run back in college, and I've been training for a month and a half now, and my speed is still where it should be. My strength is still where it's supposed to be. Granted, I was able to do 2 or 3 sets of this right here, but one set at this speed at this time of the year is it's perfect, So that's how you live in the moment. You just be happy with where you are, or whatever. You gotta be happy with the progress. You gotta take a little bit at a time, and don't overstress it. Running is supposed to be fun. It has to be fun. If it's not fun, stop. Think about it. If it's not fun anymore, forget it. Can't make it a job. You gotta can't take it for granted. You gotta be grateful for what you have and what you're able to do. So come out here, it's all about who you surround yourself to. Well, I have 2 guys. Randy's one of them. He been keeping me upbeat. I say something and he'll say, "Oh, forget that, because you want it, you'll do it. You got that will, you'll do it. Get out here and just do it. Shut up and do it." And that's how it's been, And I tell the same thing to some people. Kids ask me, and they're coming like, "Man, how do you get fast?" I'm like, first off, it's like, okay, are you going out and running? Are you actually trying? Are you actually hitting the intensity or velocity that you need? Because I believe intensity is the key. If you're not hitting the right velocity, you're not hitting the right intensity, you're not gonna make any gains really. You just can't go out and run and expect to run fast. Whatever, you gotta have a set goal, set time, set effort. And a lot of kids, they be like, well, how you do that? I'm like, first off, get a watch. Second, learn how to time yourself and learn how to hit the right velocity. If you're not hitting the right velocity, you're not clocking yourself. How do you know how hard and how fast you're going? How can you judge your effort if you don't have a time or a set distance? So that's the advice I give a lot of kids.
I love it.
They ask me how you get fast, or intensity. Like if you do a 300, you know what pace you need to hit. You know how fast you need to get out. How much rest you're taking. That's my go-to. It's are you going hard enough? Because that was my hidden secret. A lot of guys like, man, you're crazy. Why you run so hard? Well, I am getting faster, So I'm gonna go hard, just like people still think I'm crazy for going out and running 6 miles and coming back and running, 49, 48 second pace with a guy that can run 45 seconds right now. I'm just like, well, I'm seeing the results with him. I see that distance training was good. I could recover good, but I also see that running fast is, helping me, is bringing me back to where I need to be, which is fast. But make sure you trust in the process. Make sure you get your rest. I think rest is key. But if you could do the little things, hydration, rest, and if you seeing small, just a little bit of progress, whatever, just do the small things. Drills, rest, and listen to your coach, pretty much. Because a lot of these guys have a lot of wisdom that you just need to take heed to.